traditional approaches to change management really centre around, force, so punishment and rewards, or coercion would be another word. And what people are really doing there is looking at punishments, as an incentive. If you don't do something, we'll punish you, or if you reach your sales quota, we'll reward you. But they are only effective in driving behavioural change in so much as they're there, so that you've got the rewards and you've got the punishments. And as soon as a situation comes up where the punishments and rewards don't apply, or are a little bit uncertain, a little bit strained, there's some ambiguity in some way, then they cease to be a very good vehicle. So the studies show that even in sales environments, that rewards really only work in piecemeal type scenarios. So, someone's processing 100 widgets, and if they process 100 widgets a day, they'll reach a certain bonus. And if they process 110, they'll get a little bit more of a bonus. But, in the current work, organisational work setting, there's just way more ambiguity. The definition of done is not necessarily 100 or 110 units of widgets. And so consequently, rewards and punishments really fall down and they don't really work. And so we need to look at an alternative method. So typically then what happens in organisations is some sort of peer pressure or normative pressure. Normative pressure and peer pressure is very, very powerful. Your parents may have told you when you were younger, would you walk off a cliff if your friends did it? Now, the reality is you probably would have, because you know what? Peer pressure is really powerful. And in organisations, it can, be that way as well, where managers will say, if you really want to be in with the leadership team and you want to do the right thing, you really should get on board with this change. And that's just normative pressure. Now, again, studies have shown that normative pressure can actually get people to do some pretty silly things. There's one study where a scientist put together 3 lines where clearly 2 of the lines were the same, A and C, and the middle one, B, is clearly larger than the other 2. There's one person who is unsuspecting fool, so to speak, and there's another 9 people in the room. And those 9 people are plants. And they all gang up on this one person and say, no, B, line B, which is the longest of the 3, and clearly not the same as A and C, they say, well, it's the same as A and C. And what happens is this person, 76% of the time, changes their decision based on the peer pressure from this environment. So peer pressure is a very powerful way to change behaviour. But once again, it's only effective in so much as the pressure is there. And once it's gone, it's gone. So what we're really looking to change, when we're looking to change behaviour, where I'm coming from is we want to create a culture where people want to do the right thing automatically, that they will adopt the behaviours that are in the best interest of the organisation. And furthermore, they see something that's in it for them. And to the degree that they can see that their needs and objectives and concerns will be fulfilled in the same way the organisation's needs, concerns and objectives would be fulfilled, and that they're aligned, well then, we're talking about real change.